Hi everybody, it's Anne the Purple Goddess. I'm here at Purple Goddess Enterprises doing my weekly teaching. I've got my magic wand and purple gloves. How are you all? It's Cancer season, so a shout out again to all the folks that are having July birthdays. Purple Goddess is having a birthday next week. It's a really nice energy time. And we had this past weekend a lunar eclipse and a full moon. So what they say about the lunar eclipse is it's going to be bringing in the divine feminine, because lunar, the moon, is feminine energy. So we're in for some new divine feminine energies on the planet, and boy do we need it, don't we? So I'm going to just hit the singing bowl to bring us to center so that you can focus on this little teaching from the tarot today. You ready? I'm going to hit the bell 3 times. So take a deep breath. Exhale. This is the bell of mindfulness. So welcome to Purple Goddess Enterprises. And we've got a really good card today with some interesting teachings. So are you ready? This comes from one of the suits, and the suit is wands. Okay, the wands are about our spirit and our will, and they're wood. And this is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight is always an action figure in the tarot. They're not the king, they're not the queen, they're not the page, they're on a mission. So think about this card in terms of where you're at right now and what mission you might be on. Now, you can either say that this knight is on a horse and it's kind of angry and rearing up. Not really going anywhere, just kind of ticked off with life, okay? Hothead. Because wands are also about passion, right? Or this knight is on a horse, and the knight is got control of themselves and the horse, because he's got a glove on here and he's holding tight onto this horse. And in the other hand, he's got his wand, right? He's ready to go forward, but he's in this kind of holding position. And if you can kind of see his face, they're a little hesitant. Like, oh my gosh, I've got my armor on. I'm on the horse, but I don't know what's going to happen. So this is about controlling fiery spirits in our life, in our will. And we've got the red bloom from his helmet and red fire flames coming off of his armor. And so this is fiery energy. He's all fired up. Where are you all fired up in your life right now? Now it's interesting because they are wearing a yellow kind of robe over top of the armor. So while the armor is kind of, well protected, the yellow's kind of, a nice flowing, bright energy. And then on the robe are salamanders. And salamanders are the only little creature that can survive a fire without injury. So, as I say, there's often paradoxical teaching on these cards. So on the one hand, I'm going to ask you, where might you be going round and round in your life and not getting anywhere? You're on the horse, you're kind of ready to go, but you're not going anywhere. And I'm working lately with the concept of patterns. What patterns in our life do we need to change because they no longer work for us? So if you're single and you're dating and you're attracting the wrong person over and over and over again, that's a pattern that needs to be examined. Or if you're in a relationship and you're unhappy, it could be that you and your partner are in a pattern and you're going round and round, and it's an invitation to break the pattern. So think about being a pattern breaker, if that's how you would interpret that robe in your life right now. Or is your life about the salamander, which is you want to really rear up on this horse and go through the fire and the desert, because we've got a desert here, in order to birth something new in your life. This card is referred to as the vision quester. This person has a vision and they want to go forward. They're a little afraid, but they've got the salamander, which can survive whatever it is they're going to go through. And this on the horse is green, and there are little symbols of butterflies, and butterflies are about transformation. And the pyramids in the desert are, this is about making something out of the wasteland of your life, something that's drought and in the desert. And here we are in July in southern Ontario. It's hot, and it's not raining. So, we're hot and bothered, right? And but the pyramids remind us that life is full of mysteries, right? Those pyramids were built in the middle of the desert, and they're about sacred mysteries. And so this is a really fabulous little card, and the wand has got some green shoots which represent new growth. And the message of this card is this person and you have to take action if you have a vision. I'm doing a lot of readings with people online right now. And the pandemic has just kind of shown people that they don't want to do things the same way anymore. And so in the course of a reading, they're discovering that they want to, pursue a vision that they've had, but they've never known how to act on it. So the message for this card is don't hold back. You need to act, and you can do it. You can absolutely do it. And even though it's scary, the salamander symbol will help you survive the fire. And inside all of us is this really strong, passionate energy. And when I'm doing readings with folks, I just, my job is to encourage them to encourage themselves to pull that out and to create a new life and a new vision for themselves. So don't be stuck in a pattern. Get on that horse and rear it up. You've got control of it, and then take off. Tell me how you make out. That's great. All right, so folks, I'm going to finish this off with the singing bell 3 times. So think about the vision quester and the horse and you being on the horse and getting ready to act on something fabulous. Blessed be till we meet again. Bye for now.